Welcome to another interesting episode of Mike's Choice 1. This is going to be the part 2 of our travel to China with Trip a Deal team. As you may recollect, we traveled to China in our last video and we completed our tour in Beijing. What you are looking at here is the breakfast buffet at Holiday Inn Hotel in Suzhou. In this video we are going to bring you updates from day 5 to day 7 and also some important points that you need to consider before you head to China or for that matter to any other country. You would see a very interesting video on nightlife in Huangzhou at the end and very important points to travel in China towards the end of this video. So wait till the end after these tips of currency. Okay, China use RMB or yuan. So you need yuan to spend in China. Best would be for you to carry Australian dollars in cash. Why? Because you can get these changed as and when you need. Even your tour guide will help you and you would get the fixed rate that Chinese government has indicated. But cash alone would not be good enough to spend in China. You definitely need to have either WeChat or Alipay to pay in most of the locations in China. It would be best to have Alipay in China as it will also provide additional benefits of using ride-share through Didi in China. At the same instance, you will be able to even use public transport using Alipay. To use Alipay or WeChat, you need to link a card to this system. You may be able to use a travel money card from your bank for this purpose. Commonwealth Bank issues travel money cards and there is no cost to get a card. The benefit is you can use these cards with no overseas transaction fee. You can load yuan to the card and then use it even as a credit card. But WeChat and Alipay are required to pay when you eat or buy goods. And one golden rule is to limit payment to less than 200 yuan in one swipe. If not, you would get 3% of a surcharge. I will provide more tips later on. So now we have arrived at a silk factory in Suzhou and I will let you to listen to the lady from the factory.
So the tree is small, but the mulberry leaf is quite big. One piece even bigger than my face. Oh, I know my face is already very big.
Really?
The mulberry leaf grows bigger than my face. Then the farmers, they can easily pick the leaf from the tree and feed to silkworm. So Suzhou silkworm growing up very fast into a big size. Later, you follow Jessica. I will show you some samples. Here, please. I'd like to introduce this pretty lady. Her name is Lei Zu. Lei Zu being called as an ancestress of silk in the history of China. She started the mulberry tree planting and silkworm breeding, thus created the silk culture from China already over 5,000 years. It's a long history. And behind the statue, we will see the beautiful material, silk fabric. The middle line, we like to call it silk brocade. It's quite popular during Ming and Qing dynasty. At that time, most of Chinese rich people, they all prefer the complex technology and the rich patterns. But in recent time, about 100 years ago, Chinese people changed the eyesight. They more prefer a lighter and changeable colors. So the top line, we call it pretty silk, get more and more popular. But nowadays, we all prefer simple and pure color patterns. This is a plain silk. What I want to explain is the dyeing process. This is the dragon rope. Dragon only used by emperor. Have you heard about that? Dragon is the only animal in China, no real dragon in the world. Represent the power for the emperor. So in old time, only a dragon design only used by emperor. If any other people dare to use the dragon design as decoration, come in.
So that's a machine, no?
It's a machine. It's a weaving machine, ancient weaving machine, weaving loom. Weaving loom. Yeah. Look at this machine. This is a weaving loom, and in old times, silk fabric making is all made by hand. Yeah, not like today, the automatic machine is by hand. Yeah. So this is the original weaving loom. How old is it? It's already over 300 years old. It's all water extraction from the material, make it solid, make it stronger. So in total, how many silk threads we need to put inside the machine? How many threads? Do you know? You can count it. How many? At least 20,000. 20,000 silk threads we need to put inside, and dozens of colors. So many colors. It's all different color. So we can imagine, for the workers, they should be very patient and very experienced. And like such a big piece weaving loom, how much silk fabric was produced from it in one day? In one day, how much fabric? Not so much. Only so much. About 4 inches. 4 inches every day. So
in just one day?
Just in one day, only 4 inches. So that's the reason why silk is quite expensive in old time, only afforded by very rich people. The price for silk is almost as expensive as gold. Not now. Now, not handmade. It's all high-speed weaving machine. So make silk get more and more. Look, in this bottle, do you see the eggs? This is silkworm egg. Very small, tiny eggs. About 5 days, the eggs will be hatched into the worm. So this is a baby worm, or we call it antworm. Then from antworm to the first instar, that is a 5 days old silkworm, to 10 days silkworm. Every 5 days, silkworm eating a lot of mulberry leaves and change the skin, so growing up little by little. 5, 10, 15 days, 20 days, 25 days, 1 month. This is a grown-up silkworm, 1 month old. It's almost like my finger size. 1 month later, silkworm stop eating the mulberry leaf and begin to speak silk from its mouth. Such a big worm only spit out 1 filament, just 1 single thread. But how long is the thread? Do you know? Here, at least 1,800 meters. More than 1 mile, and it's continues spitting out. It's no break in the middle. So you know, silk is a long fiber. Silk not like cotton, not like feather. It's short fiber. Silk is a long fiber, and this single thread will go into form the cocoon. So cocoon is made of very special cocoon. It's only natural made, 5%. Look, much bigger and stronger. We call it double cocoon. 2 worms, 2 threads inside. Double cocoon for what? It's all natural made. What's that for? Double cocoon? The first use for military, for weapon. Weapon, military use. Every spring, U.S. government official come to our factory. They imported the raw material, double cocoon, back USA. To do what? To do the inner layer of bulletproof vest. And one more thing, maybe some people already heard about, also for military use, silk parachute. Do you know silk parachute? That is made of Suzhou double cocoon. So you can imagine how strong is it. But in our factory, we make use of double cocoon, not for military, not for weapon. We use it to do the local, most famous silk production. In Australia, you like to call it Duna. Have you heard about silk Duna? Silk Duna not refers to the material outside silk. No, silk Duna means all the feeling, the stuffing, the burning surgery, then plastic surgery. Then one more, the ladies, cesarean births. Ladies cesarean births now in China is already very common. We all use a silk thread to do it. No scar left.
Wow.
Now, the contact lens made of silk. And do you know the artificial cornea? Artificial cornea is also made of silk. But if you ask Jessica...
After all the explanations and displays of what they do, our tour team were given special deal for some of their products, and we recommend buying silk bedding, but please ask for more discounts. It is even worth buying those underwear as they become dry faster. One more important point. They offer free suitcase if you buy their bedding. If you are flying China Southern, take the larger suitcase. But please watch my part 3 for more details on this matter. Next we were taken to visit the Grand Canal. The Grand Canal is a system of interconnected canals linking various major rivers and lakes in North and East China. Among the sections of Beijing-Hangzhou Grand Canal, the ancient man-made wonder boasting a history of more than 1,400 years, Suzhou Grand Canal is definitely an important part. Encircling Suzhou Old Town, the canal serves as a protective moat to the city. Also, it is an indispensable channel for transportation and a cultural heritage. On the day we traveled, it was rainy and we had to use the rain ponchos given by TripAdeal. TripAdeal offers a tour in the Grand Canal as an optional tour. We took this with TripAdeal. But later on we found 2 members from our group had not purchased it from TripAdeal but done the tour at a much cheaper price by purchasing a ticket at the pier.
Now, we have 2 greatest ancient constructions. One you visited already.
Yeah.
Great Wall. The other is this one, Grand Canal, which was completed 1,500 years ago. So it looks like a web. A system. It's easy to transfer from one place to another by boat. In the old time, almost every family should have a boat. now in order to develop tourism, those private boats are confiscated. Yeah. So especially this part, no budgets because of.
Finally, we came to the end of our Grand Canal journey. Their boat handling was good. I think the coxswain may have done this for a long time. We travelled in their ancient type of a boat. They had this Chinese traditional roof and the flat sort of a bottom. What do you think about this journey? I definitely recommending taking this tour, but think again. If you can do it at a cheaper price, then please do it accordingly. We did not know that at that time, but later we learned about it. At the end we came to an area there were many restaurants. Yes, this was a good place to have our lunch. Food was not that costly, and on top of that we are having Chinese food at Chinese price, not Australian price. We had soup dumplings with fried rice and it was great. Our guide helped us to purchase the food as the restaurant had only a menu in Chinese and they could not speak English. But Google Translator was helpful to understand what we eat too. After our meals we took a walk around the Grand Canal National Park area. It was a very touristy area. There were many vendors with various foodstuff and also some pedicabs taking people around. I think in my last video I was talking about pedicabs but could not shoe one, and here we are. You can see Usher is standing by the side of a pedicab. There was one temple also around this place, but I could not find as to what temple was that. So extremely sorry about that. If anyone know about this temple, please do let me know what exactly that place is. After Grand Canal tour we went to see a famous lingering garden in Suzhou. It has been a garden owned by a private family.
You can see it's a big map. It's a jadeite map. Wow. Made up of 3,000 pieces of jadeite.
Wow.
The major point is the number, not the jadeite.
The older tree roots.
Oh, you've got flowers as well.
The fruit comes from the flower, look.
You have fruit as well?
Yeah.
Ooh.
After visiting Lingering Garden, we went to our next hotel in Wuxi. Hotel name is Wuxi Mingju Hotel. Their food was not as good as we expected. Their Chinese food may have been better, but we did not try that as the English area was not up to the standard. Room was spacious and comfortable. So we would like to hear from others on what they experienced. Next to this hotel was a shopping mall and there were many shops and eateries too. This is the breakfast buffet. On this day, after breakfast, we first visited a beautiful lake in Wuxi and then to a freshwater pearl factory. I will let you enjoy the beautiful lake and the surroundings and come back after we go to the freshwater pearl factory. Enjoy this beautiful piece of Chinese music played by one gentleman. We visited the freshwater pearl factory.
In my opinion, can go with everything. No matter you go to work or for daily wear, or even just you wear a t-shirt or jeans, yeah, or you go to a party, you put on your pearl jewelry, you look very different. Yeah, can go with everything. So in this pearl, how many pearls inside? Yeah, how big the pearls inside here? We can tell the age from the black line on this shell here. 1, 2, 3. 3 years old.
3 years old, the pearls inside are not jewelry level. Jewelry level, the pearl first, the shape must be round because while being marriage, you can't choose like a tear pearl for yourself or for your daughter. That is too sad. Yes. Yeah, we're going to open the big one. And you have a card in your hand, right?
Both sides. Yeah.
Design.
Both sides.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a lot.
Yeah, both sides. So many. Yeah.
So many.
More than 20.
Oh, yeah.
So one side 15.
One side 15.
15. Yeah.
It's gonna be like plus 30.
Oh, 15. Yeah. Both. Yes. 30.
30.
After Pearl Factory, we left for Hangzhou and we saw paddy fields and farmland. Farmers seems to be having large houses. On the way we stopped for lunch. We grabbed some Chinese food for lunch. We had some chicken and a roti type of food too. Then we arrived at our next hotel and it was the best accommodation that we had in this tour. We got a suite for us. It had 2 toilets. Very comfortable and modern. And their meals were also great. I will let you judge the accommodation by looking at this video. Even their breakfast buffet was great. You can judge that by these photos. 2 days we stayed were best out of the complete stay. Hangzhou is considered one of the tea capitals of China, so a visit to the city just isn't complete without a trip to a local tea house. So after breakfast we visited the tea house at Meijiawu Tea Village, located in the hinterland of Westlake Park, which is considered one of the most important Longjing tea productions in China. You can see the tea master who introduced tea to this part of the country. A beautiful place, and they take only 3 young buds for tea. It is green tea, and I will let you to listen to the lady who would describe it more.
Green tea, and we can see what's that different. May I borrow a cup of tea from you, sir? Thank you, 谢谢. And we can see what's that different.
Oh?
That's cleaning. Yeah, that is detoxification. Not magic. Yeah, and there's another half cup. If we still add water, you can see it's still black because it's dilute. That's detox. So drinking water and the green tea definitely different. Yeah.
So the black tea doesn't do that.
Good question. I'm sorry, not. Why? Because fermentation. After fermentation, the process, oxidize. Polyphenols oxidize. Only in green tea.
So after explanations on detoxification effects of green tea, they showed the products that they got, and we could buy those products at discounted price as to what they indicated. I think it is a good buy. After this, we head to another beautiful lake by the name of Westlake in Hangzhou. We even took a boat ride in this lake, and this is included in the package. This is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. The Westlake cultural landscape of Hangzhou, comprising the Westlake and the hills surrounding its 3 sides, has inspired famous poets, scholars and artists since the 9th century. It comprises numerous temples, pagodas, pavilions, gardens and ornamental trees, as well as causeways and artificial islands. These additions have been made to improve the landscape west of the city of Hangzhou to the south of the Yangtze River. The Westlake has influenced garden design in the rest of China as well as Japan and Korea over the centuries and bears an exceptional testimony to the cultural tradition of improving landscapes to create a series of vistas reflecting an idealized fusion between humans and nature. We enjoyed our lunch at this location and then we were driven to an old village. It is an ancient farmer's village. I would have loved to see inside of a farmer's house, but I think the museum was closed at that time. I have captured few clips of old stone paved roads and houses. Now this village has become a tourist attraction and there are a heap of vendors in this place and you can see many small shops. It would be a good place to taste their wine and also ginger products. We purchased a small wooden comb. That was the end of official tour for the day. And then we thought of seeing what Hangzhou got to offer us in the evening. It is a modern city, and this is definitely the main highlight in this episode. I am certain this would be an eye-opener for you too. We found out that there is a good night market near Wushan Square. There was a metro station nearby our hotel. So we walked to the metro and found that we could get to Wushan Square by metro. Now you might wonder how we found our way. We used Apple Maps or iMaps, and then after getting to the metro station could follow the map on the ticketing machine to find a station. Yes, they have these in English as seen on these photos. First the machine will show you everything in Chinese, and then press the English button on the right-hand top corner and everything will appear as on this one. Then press the station that you need to go and the machine will tell you the ticket price. You can pay that by Alipay or WeChat. Easy, isn't it? I took some photos of the station that we need to return when we are coming back to make our life easier. Yes, we took line 9. Then inside the train they do have display in Chinese and also in English. Local Chinese people love to talk to us. How did we speak to them? Using translator. You can see one of our team member having a chat using translator. This gentleman was with his family and they were heading home after his son's university entrance exam. You can see his wife next to him and the son next to her. He even invited us to join them for dinner next day, but unfortunately we were heading to Shanghai the next day. So we took a photo with him and also exchanged contact details using WeChat. Next few clips will show you what you can experience at this night market, and I do recommend taking this private tour for everyone. You can get aerial taste of Chinese food and life too. You can find food and many other things in this market. We enjoyed Dong Po pork, which is a speciality for Hangzhou. They also had another variety of chicken, which is again a speciality for Hangzhou, but it was too big for us and we did not go for that. Luckily, there was a waiter who could understand English at this restaurant and it helped us. This place was very colorful and there were a lot of people. And with this we ended the night in a good note. Hope you enjoyed this video and would do the same when you get to Hangzhou. We will meet again with our part 3 on our stay in Shanghai. Please subscribe to our channel as it will then notify you when we come out with part 3. Part 3 will include very interesting tips related to China visit. So please hang on till part 3. Thank you for watching this video.